The chorus is the part of the song that everyone remembers, right? So how do you write one that sounds massive? Today I'm going to walk through the exact process that I used to write that chorus. I'm definitely thinking some sort of lead line to start off the chorus, so it's something like well, let's tune a guitar first of all, because that sounds whack. And we can use the same tone that we used earlier in the song, which sounds like this with the rotary guitar and the wah pedal. Kind of that could be interesting. This is one thing about me. I really struggle to sort of play the idea as I'm trying to write it. What I prefer to do is flesh out the idea using MIDI and kind of know the notes that I want to play, and then I'll record the guitars in. So I have an idea for the bass, and I have an idea for what the notes are going to be. So I'm going to flesh out the idea on a synth or something like that. So it's do, 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 do. And then once I know what the notes are, I can then figure it out on the guitar, how to play it. Bum, bum. That's where the fucking big guitars come in. Bum, bum. Bow, no, no. Bow, no, no. This is like the main way that I write melodies. Like, I will literally use my mouth to vocalize the idea, figure out what those notes are on a synth, and then decide after I've written the melody what instrument is going to play it. So, like, in my head, this is happening on the guitar with the rotary sound. So we'll get there. It's just one step at a time. Oh yes, right. That's kind of like the lead line that I'm thinking. Sometimes it's better to just put something down and then add some more elements to it and then go back to those parts and maybe change them. So now what we need to do is put in some drums to match that with the sound that I'm hearing. Then I'm hearing like a boom ba, so it comes in on the last couple of notes on that round. I've just put the wrong window in the thing. Whoopsie daisy. Being a little bastard, this. Okay, so we want a triplet fill that's going to go digga-da-dum ba. And now I'm feeling like a crash heavy. And we're going to ride on that crash. We're going to go. These kicks aren't. I'm going to put some preliminary kicks in there so that I can hear the drum beat, but it's not necessarily going to be the kicks that are in the end result. So I'm going to put some pedal hat chicks in as well, because on this beat you'll easily be going like, I don't know if you can see my foot, but it'll be doing this. So that's what we're going to do. We can put some bass notes in because I know where I want the notes to be for the root notes for this chorus. So I want it to be do, no, 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 bum, bum. That's what we're going to do. Da, 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 da. Do, no, 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 no. And then it's do, do, do. That's interesting. So rather than going we could go do, which I think would be quite cool. So it's already taking shape now, this. I can already hear what we're doing. Okay, let's work this out. Oh yeah, we're gonna hold that. We're gonna hold that low note for like a bar. A bar and a bit. Oh yeah. Doom 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 doom. That's what we're gonna hit. And we're just gonna choke that right crash. Something's wrong here and I can't figure it out. Oh, I know exactly what I've done. The reason why it wasn't working was because I didn't factor in this one bar here that I've got where nothing's playing. So I just copied and pasted the drums and I didn't give myself the one bar. Whoops. So, okay. What the fucking hell am I doing here? It's one of those days today, boys. It's just one of those days today. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Perfect. So this is the basis of what I'm imagining for the chorus. So I reckon now we can transfer that synth line onto the guitar, figure it out, and get it on the rotary themed guitar that we had from before. I'll play it a couple of loops round so I can see if I can get it. That is not a good start. If you can't play something, just throw your guitar. Just play it slower until you can play it at the speed you need to play it. That's it. That's it. That is it. Oh, I've done it a bloody again, haven't I? I need to be able to loop it round so that I can then cheat and copy and paste it. Well, to be fair, the first half is perfection, so I can just copy that. And fade it together because I carried it on. Fucking lovely. Let's do it again on the other side. Same again, fucked it up, but it's fine because we got far enough into the second take that we can do a bit of fadage. And again, I don't care about things like that, not in a demo. Obviously, when you're tracking the real thing, you'll want to get it nice and tight. It's a little bit fucking like in your face, that, actually, thinking about it. I want the rotary though. I'm gonna have to duplicate these and make its own chorus tone for the specifically just for the chorus, which is something I do sometimes. So like if something's not quite right, just create another couple of tracks and create its very own tone. It's only the same as like having a synth that's got its own thing, right? So the problem is there's too much distortion. If I remember, I did put a saturation on. I did. So I'll turn the saturation off, see if that fixes it. We're going to have to make a automation gap. Easy. I fancy some large chords here, you know. Large and in charge. Let's track some guitars with the chords and then I'll figure it out as we go. Fucking guitar's gonna out of tune again. Cannot stay in tune today. It's that little fucking E there. It doesn't want to stay in. Maybe we could actually play the extended chord if we can play it. Yeah, let's try that. Perfection. Let's get another one. sounding large and in charge, this. Large and in charge. I don't know why that's the saying of the day, but it is. Oh, it needs to be one of bar. Might just do it. That might just do it. Oh, I've had an idea now. So at the end of the first round of the chorus, so it's going and then we're going ba na 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 back again on the. But let's have a gap. So it'll go dum. Oh, that's where we're going to come in. And then it gives it room for a nice little drum fill there. So I'm going to write the drum fill while I've got it in my head. Boom, boom, boom. That's a shit fucking fill, that. I need to go at that again. Because that really just does not suit the vibe at all. And I do write shit fills. Like, I know I do a lot of editing on these videos, but I write shit fills and then I listen back to them and I realise that's a shit fill. And that's literally the process. You have to write stuff and decide that it's not right and then try again. And that's how you improve at doing this sort of thing. Even though my fills are still shit and I do this forever. What about dun dun da dun? All right, and then we just need to fill in the rest of it, but I don't know if I want to change that little lick at the end of the second round of the chorus rather than go because that's what we did the first go round. Yeah, we definitely want to change that end bit. Let's listen to how that sounds then, because that kind of leads on to the post-chorus riff, whatever that's going to be. I can hear where it's going as well. It's gung, 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 gung. Proper like palm muting. Very much so looking forward to writing that. But let's finish off this chorus first, I guess. So now we've got this. Class. So how can we develop this further? Well, for starters, I can hear more layers to thicken up the frequencies a bit. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know I love choirs, synths, and strings. So I can immediately hear the strings already. First note I hear in the strings is, believe it or not, because it's the same fucking note. It's the same thing. So it's going to go la, la, la. Then I'm going to copy this into the choir channel and make some changes. So far we've created the melody for the chorus, then we've started to add layers one by one, and I think that's how you manage to create a huge sounding chorus. You start adding layers one by one, different instruments, different synths, just to get a wide variety of frequencies that are filling up that space, And that's how you kind of make it sound really massive. So what I'm doing here is I've got my bassist for the chorus, which is my drums, bass, and guitar, which kind of put me into the... so obviously I've got the lead guitar playing the melody along with a synth that matches it. We've got the guitar and bass playing the chord progression, which kind of sort of fills out the frequencies so that we know exactly what key we're in. Now what I'm doing is we're adding strings and choir to reinforce that chord progression and add extra harmonics into that to make it sound really pleasing to the ear. And also, the variety of instruments makes it sound unique as well. So here we've got strings and choir, and normally I copy the strings into the synth pad as well, because I like this synth pad. I think it's solid enough now to lay down some vocals on top of it. Now, obviously, the vocal melody and the lyrics are pretty much the most important part about writing any chorus. The lyrics and the melody work together to create a hook that you won't forget. It's the part of the song that you remember. So it's got to be really pleasant to listen to, really easy to understand, and just catchy. That's what I look for in a chorus melody. It's just catchy melody and then words to suit. Like, that's what I'm looking for. So let's try brainstorming a melody for this. Testing the microphone. Don't know, I've gone all Jason Derulo on you. The most important part of my vocal process. The old pad. Because I can't do any vocals without the pad, because I forget what I've sung. So the first... Ooh, fucking hell, I'm tired. So what note are we going to hit first? There's so many notes we could hit. Because the thing is, so far in the song, it's just been screams only. There's been no cleans in this. But we're going to have a nice clean chorus for this. One method that I like to use to try and latch onto a vocal melody is I will loop it round and literally just sing notes in the key, experiment with changing the positions, the lengths, and just hum any old fucking bollocks that you want. Literally any words. It doesn't matter about the words right now. We're looking for a nice, catchy melody. In your hands, it's in your hands, it's in your mind. It's so, it's so, it's so, it's so in your hands. It's so, it's so, it's so, your head down. Let's try that. So what I've got an idea of doing now, I'm going to have a call and response between clean vocal and scream vocal. Fucking scream vocal. Anyway, so it's going to go da-na-na-na, ra-ra-ra-ra, and that's kind of what we're going to go for. Keep your head down. I'm thinking some sort of like a little bit of fry onto the voice. Like a little tiny bit. Let's see how this sounds. Keep your head down. No one's watching. Keep your head down. You can do it alone. Not sure on that last one. You can do it alone. You can do it alone. You can do it alone. I quite like that one, but it's very Sleep Token-y. You can do it alone. That was pretty good. That wasn't even that out of tune. Right, so the first thing that we should do is tune my fucking shite vocals. notes. Normally what I'll do is I'll just apply like a pitch shifting tuner that automatically shifts me to the correct note. Let's do some doubles for that. Keep your head down. No one's watching. You can do it. I think we should layer it with like different. Fuck. We'll layer it with some fucking juices. I can't think of the words to say. I'm just going to do multiple layers of different voices that I can make up. You can do it. Maybe not that one. So now I've got these voices. They're going to be panned, I don't know, right 90. We're going to do a different voice, probably one a bit more raspier. That's going to be panned left 60. And what we're doing is we're putting different types of voices within the stereo field panned at different places, so it sounds like there's loads of width. Keep your head down. You can do it alone. Right, let's do some screams to finish off. Keep your head down. Keep your head down. Keep your head down. You can do it alone. In the darkness. In the darkness we find. In the darkness we live. I'm gonna put the fucking things over the top as well. I'm gonna do the filtered voice as well. It's gonna be good. Keep your head down. Keep your head down. Your head down. Keep your head down. Yeah, let's put some low screams. Keep your head down. Do better than that. 100%. Keep your head down. In the darkness we live. I love playing around with just random fucking shit, and then you come across something like this. Yeah, it's a big part of my process is just fucking around. So let's have a listen to what we've got. Keep your head down. Keep your head down. No one's watching. This way, keep your head down. Keep your head down. You can do it. If you want to learn more about music production and writing metal, then check out this video. But otherwise, thanks for watching.